Really didn't eat nothing all like for 3 days. And when I tell you I was hungry, and she's looking back at me and I'm like, I just been changing my attitude towards like people. The audacity. And I'm like, yeah, show up for them, they're not gonna trust you. This video is so chaotic. Oh my god. Hey loc lovers, it's me, Natty Ann, showing you how to enjoy the journey. So today we're gonna get into this bob. I know you see it. I know you see it. It's cute, right? It's coming down today though. It has to come down today. I've been rocking this for like 3 weeks, maybe even 4. It is time to take these down before they lock like this. And I can't take it down. Now, I know y'all might want to fight me because y'all probably like, now, why would you go that long without showing us the style? I know, I get it. Please go easy on me. I don't know. I just did my hair. And I kept saying like, ooh, I gotta film this. I gotta show them. And it was at the back of my head. And then just life was lifing. Y'all know if y'all got an Apple iPhone, these shits, like, I don't even know why we really invest in this. Because the storage, it's like, it's never enough. Do I really take that many pictures? Yes, I do video content and all of that. But it's like I never have storage in my phone. So I'm trying to film and then it's telling me that, oh, well, you can't continue because you don't have enough storage. So I have to find a solution. If you do like this style, show me that you love it by liking this video and commenting. And if you do want me to do a tutorial, you know I will. But this is it. It's given a, a little asymmetrical tease. I love that for me. It is off of my shoulders. It's not putting a lot of weight on me, which is really great. Sometimes when you have extra long hair, it just becomes a lot. It's almost like this blanket over you. And sometimes you just want to just lift it and just get it off of your shoulder and your back. And this is the way to do it. Now we are in sweater weather, or we're entering that season where we're wearing our sweaters. And you remember what I told you guys about that. Be careful having your hair down because it is a great way to get lint trapped in your locks, right? So we don't want that. So I feel like I just unlocked a new style for me where I can wear my hair down without it rubbing against, my shirt. And I love that for me. But not too much on the hair. I mean, it's coming down right now. Let me just get started. I just want to have a chat with you guys. Let's chat. Let's talk while I take this hair down. So I want to kind of talk to you guys about like what I've been going through and the things that I've been doing lately and what I've been into since I did take a small little break from YouTube. And I really tried to take a whole break from social media really in itself because it's so much noise. Like you have to be real intentional when you open your phone in the morning because social media would just take you away. And I was just noticing like it's almost an addiction. Like let's call it what it is. If you have to check that every single day because it's of habit, it's like, do you even want to be on there? So what's been going on with me, lately? I just been to myself, girl. Like, I just been keeping in touch with the people that I love and focusing on myself and just being in the moment and appreciating where I am. Like, that's exactly what I've been doing. So I decided to go on a 3-day fast. Yeah, you heard me right. 3 days. I did not eat anything for 3 days. I only drank water. And the reason why I went on this fast is because I wanted to just reset my body, reset my mind, just like give myself a good cleansing, you know, just that stagnant energy, just get it out of here, you know, physically and mentally. So that was really challenging for me because I've never done a fast like that. You know, like that to me, that was a real, like, I really didn't eat nothing, y'all, like for 3 days. And when I tell you I was hungry, I was so hungry, but I just felt like I had something to prove to myself. You know, when you say, like, I want to do this, I want to do that, and you tell yourself you're going to do it, and then you don't do it, you're failing yourself. And you're not building trust with yourself. And the only way you can build trust with yourself is by committing to the things that you say that you're going to commit to. It's about doing the things that you say you're going to do. You know what I mean? It's kind of like how you build trust with somebody else. If you tell somebody that you're going to do something and you're going to show up and you don't show up for them, they're not going to trust you, you know? So every time you do something like that to yourself, your self-esteem is going down because you honestly don't even trust your own word. You know what I mean? So when I told myself that I was going to go on this fast for 3 days, I had a plan. I had a reason behind why I was doing it. And I was committing to myself that, you know, telling myself like, I could do this. I want to do this. And even when things get hard, you don't have to give up. And that was my mindset during those 3 days. Were there moments where I wanted to put something in my mouth? Of course. But I didn't, you know, and it's just self-control. Like, have a little bit of self-control. You don't have to be eating all the damn time. And it's like, we wonder why we're so overweight. Like, we have no freaking control. And it just doesn't have to be like that. You need to be super conscious of what you're doing. And I'm an emotional eater, and I like to eat for fun. I like to eat to celebrate, and you know, it's not always the healthiest thing. So I'm just trying to rewire myself and my brain to just do better and be more conscious of what I'm doing. And it's not really just a physical journey for me or anything like that. Yes, everybody wants to look better and be fit and be able to move and all of that, but I just want to sharpen my mindset. And that was the reasoning behind why I did it. And I completed it, and I'm really happy. And I don't want to say I'm surprised, but I guess I should just say it. I'm kind of surprised that I did commit because, man, when I'm hungry, I will fold so fast. So it was just, it's a good accomplishment to me. My God, my roots got so much damn dirt in it. I really have to wash this. So I feel great. And I feel like it really did reset my system, because now I'm waking up early. And that was something that was a little bit difficult for me to do. And now that I think about it, I'm like, I'm eating too late in the night, and then I'm going to sleep on it. And that was probably weighing me down to where I can't even wake up in the morning. But now I make sure that, you know, I have my last meal around 6 or 7, and I just stop eating. And when I go to bed, you know, I can go to sleep and wake up, and I'm waking up earlier, which is just different for me. And I just find that kind of fascinating. Like, wow, okay. So I feel my stomach feels better, you know. I'm able to kind of watch what I eat. And I instantly like understand what's not making me feel good, because I'm not eating so much to where I can't figure out, you know, what it is that's bothering me. And I think I like that. I would definitely do it again. But what I would incorporate more is more meditation and more prayer, because in those moments of dis-ease, you have to like lean into the word, or like lean into your meditation or your prayer or stillness, so you don't focus on like hunger. You kind of just retreat back in and fill up your time doing something. And that is also something that's really important. When you're bored, you eat. When you're scrolling on your phone, or you're watching TV, or you're doing something that doesn't require a lot of attention, you might want to snack on things. So to me, during a fast, I feel like you should get busy. I do, because that's what I did. And when you're busy, you're not really thinking about, oh, you know, what am I going to eat, you know? So that made it easier for me to commit to the fast. Wow. These curls are good. This is kind of cute. I mean, the swirl, you know, like these bottoms, you see how this is like actual curls? It doesn't start from here. But since I had it braided, it's a little wavy. I still think it's cute. If I would have took this out sooner, I would have been able to like rock curls. So it is a 2-in-1 style. It's up to y'all though. If you want to try it out, how you want to do it. But yeah, like back to the fast, it's really not as hard as you think. And this is definitely not fasting advice or anything like that, because I don't know if you yourself should fast. I'm not a doctor or anything. I'm just sharing my experience. So that's a little disclaimer. Don't starve yourself and then pass out and then come blame me. Please don't do that, okay? So if you're interested in anything like that, consult your doctor or whoever you need to consult, but don't do something that might hurt you, okay? So the changes that I did see, I lost 5 pounds, which I don't really think is a lot, but I wasn't really expecting to lose a whole bunch of weight or anything like that. It's probably just water weight, but hey, bye. So I lost 5 pounds. I'm able to wake up early, which is such a great accomplishment for me because I can get more done, right? But during the fast, I started walking 4.5 miles. So I increased my activity a little bit. So I would walk 3 miles in the morning and 1.5 in the afternoon with my dogs. And on the morning walk, I'm by myself and I just get to start my day and just like pray and just be so present in my skin and in the world, and just open my eyes and do something for myself first thing in the morning. That is such a good feeling. So that's something that I think that I want to continue. I don't want to miss my walks. I'm really, really, really excited about that change. And I'm taking it from there, you know? And that's how you make changes in your life. It doesn't have to be super big. It could be small little things, but those little things add up and it can make a big impact. And I want you guys to remember that you are in control of your life and you can change your life if you want to. You can change your situation. Now, there are fast changes and slow changes. But once you just start, that's all you need to do. So you start and you don't stop. That's what I've been going through, you know, and I just been changing my attitude towards like people and stuff like that, and myself. You know, I know that I'm responsible for me, and I know that other people are responsible for themselves, and I can't change people, nor do I want to. I can't make people do anything. I'm just cool. I'm over here. You know, you leave people to do what they want to do and you see what they rather do. Like, it's so, like, life is so simple. Life is really simple. Everybody is going through something. So even when people like lash out at you and stuff like that, that's because they're miserable. And that's a real thing. Like, they're literally going through something. And they might take it out on the wrong person or in the wrong situation. But just never take stuff to heart, you know? And if you are the person that lashed out to other people, don't be afraid to just apologize and right your wrongs and move on and stop harping over it and stop beating yourself up about it. You made a mistake. It's no need to like beat yourself up about it or anything like that. It happened, and, you know, just move on from it. But clear your own conscience by doing the right thing. And if you have to say sorry to somebody, say sorry. It's really not that serious, you know? So there was one time I had this one experience with this lady the other day. Like, I'm walking. It's actually me, my husband. We're with our dogs and we're doing our afternoon walk. And I guess this lady was riding her bike behind us. And we're in a park. So there's a bike lane. Let's keep that in mind. There's a bike lane and then there's a pavement where people walk. So she rolls up on her bike from behind and she was like, on your left, or whatever. Mind you, the bike lane is on the right and there's a lot of people like on the left side. And I'm having a conversation, so I'm not really hearing the commotion going on. I'm minding my own business. I'm like literally having a conversation. We have our 2 dogs, we're walking, and then he moves, you know, further away from the bike lane, and I'm moving further to the left, you know, just to give this individual space to do what she needs to do. But she like comes up behind me. She's like, on your left, can't you hear? And then I move and she passed me and she's looking back at me and I'm like, that's the bike lane over there. You need to be in the bike lane. And she just keeps riding her bike. Now, from this situation, can you tell me what kind of lady this was? Yeah. Okay. And I'm like, what is wrong? Like, was that all really that necessary? And the people in front of me, like, they look back and they're like, who was she talking to? Was she talking to you? And I'm like, I guess she was. Like, and then this black girl, like, the audacity. And I'm like, yeah.
Listen, I don't care who you are, how old you are, what you done. You could have marched with Martin Luther King. Who the fuck is you yelling at?
And then when you say something back to them, then they want to be all, you know, it was just like such a weird moment. But I had to just like shake it off. And I'm like, what was I even talking about? Like, let's get back to the conversation. And you could just see how like the devil could just intervene that quick and just take you off of your vibration just like that, you know? So I wanted to get back to what I was talking about, and I couldn't even remember what I was talking about, which really kind of like pissed me off because I'm like, look how some stranger just, I don't know her from anywhere, she don't know me. What the f- is that? Like, you know, it was just like this big moment that didn't need to be there, you know what I mean? So that happened, and like, you know, we all talking about it like, yo, people's really on something, you know? And I went about my walk and I finished my walk and I enjoyed it and everything. And then we went to go get something to eat. And the people that was making our order missed a few things, but they were so apologetic and they just kept throwing like free stuff. And I'm like, look at how God just be blessing me. Like, you know, just take it easy. Like, take a goddamn chill pill, people. Like, I don't understand. So sometimes people like that, they're going through something or they're not happy in their own life, so they like to snap and lash out on people. But don't afraid to put people in their place and tell them what the fuck up, because people like to play with you. Don't let people play with you. Like, speak up. You don't have to be rude about it. You don't have to cuss and carry on. But it's kind of like, you're not just about to be talking to me like that and I'm not going to say nothing back. Like, no, you need to go to the bike lane. Simple. So that, you know, things happen. And you just can't let it just like, just take over your whole day and just put a whole wrench in your plans, you know? So the next day, we go back to walk because that's what we do. We walk every day, right? We're in this park every day. And the same lady zoomed past us in the bike lane. And I was like, is that the same lady? And he was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay, well, good. She's in the bike lane now. That's nice. You know, and we just keep walking. And as we were headed to the parking lot, she saw us, and I guess she did another lap by the time we got to the parking lot. And she stopped her bike. And my husband was like, oh, here we go. And she's like, hey, I just really wanted to apologize for yesterday. Like, that was uncalled for. That was just stupid. Like, I apologize. Her country, I apologize. And I was like, well, thank you for apologizing. I appreciate that. And she just put her headphones in and she kept riding. She rode off and I went into my car and I took off and that was that. And I'm like, wow, like, I wonder what made her apologize. In the moment, I was like, that shit was probably eating her ass up all night. But I'm so glad that she apologized, you know, like, she knew she was wrong and she said sorry and she kept it moving. Like, that was the right thing to do. And you don't get those opportunities often because some people know they're wrong and don't apologize. But I was like, how woman of her. Good for her, you know? What time is it? You know, I always decide to do stuff at a random time knowing I gotta do something. So we probably gotta go for a walk soon. And I don't really want to look crazy. I'll just take this one out. I have something to do and I'm taking these out and I'm not gonna have enough time. But I'm sorry, I had to start taking it out. Like, I had to initiate it because if I didn't, then next thing you know, I'm rocking these till the end of the week and that's not what I want, you know? Sometimes you gotta push yourself. Cause girl, when a style works, I want to keep it in forever. That's my red flag. I will keep my hair in for so long. You know how there's like some people that just have to do their hair, like they have to have their hands in their head, they have to change their style, like they get bored. So I don't get bored with my looks. I don't. If I like it, I could really, if I like it, I could really hold on. But I guess that's why locks work for me, you know? Because I don't really have that itch to like change my hair all the time. But everybody is different. Am I going to go outside like this? Absolutely. I know you're not judging me, girl. It's not a bonnet. It ain't a bonnet. So this video is so chaotic. Oh my God. When I come back, I'm going to take this down. You're going to see the end results of everything. There's a lot of like flakes and all of that in there. So, I mean, it's not going to be too cute, but I'll show you the result of the curl and maybe that could be helpful of like what to expect if you decide to do it. Okay. All right, girl. Well, this is what I'm talking about. When I say 2-in-1 hairstyle, this is what I mean. expecting all this. Y'all, I think I found a way to curl my hair. I really like this. I thought it was gonna look weird with it being a little wavy up here and then the spiral curls, but I mean, I like it. The curls are tight. I'm feeling it. Maybe I could stretch it out a little longer. I don't know. Tell me what you think.